Hi everyone, Intuitive Healing, Quantum Healing. Let's go dive deep in today. Let me just only tell you what kind of the message your spirit guides would like to share with you today. So definitely go on my YouTube channel and just only subscribe it, or just only from the Instagram. And definitely I just only left my website so you can go and read more what kind of the energy I'm serving and my story and my background. And also you can go and have a look few things around my experience and my awakening experience. Let me just only give you at the beginning another link so you can go and sign up for monthly workshops, definitely, because I'm running this monthly workshop, so you can go and have a look straight away. Let me just only pin it so you'll be having this all the time. So today I would like to, I'm talking from the human experience and the human knowledge and information. Anyway, so from today I would like to just only give you a few things around the cords and blocks. Definitely, my Biofield Clearing Energy session is much more deeper and much more vast. But definitely as well, I would like to give you why it's really important to clear it out, that cord, and to find it out. The cord is draining you, and the cord is giving the body really that feeling of exhaustion, that feeling of the fatigue, and that feeling of nauseous. So that's something inside you. Yes, that's something inside you. That's the invisible force in your physical eyes is draining you. Okay, so that's why I'm just only coming here today, because during that time with me today, you can just only name it whatever you would like to release it from your body, mind, and soul, from your past lives. But definitely, if you're going to release, for example, trapped emotions, that the nervous system that is not capable of handling it, that stuff, was it? Okay, so then you need to go and dive deep in and go and clear it out, all the kind of the emotions that's been trapped from your traumatic events. Okay, when your body absorb it and just only register and store it. So because the body is like a whole walking, I would like that encyclopedia, or just only Wikipedia, or the Bible, or all the things that's happened for you in this lifetime, in the previous lifetime, okay, in the future lifetime. So that's how is that kind of the works. And you've got the limiting beliefs in your body as well, in your mind. You're just only being programmed. I'm just only giving you very quick grasp what this kind of a thing is meaning, because maybe you don't know you've got that limiting beliefs. So often our negative thinking about ourselves is blocking us, but sometimes we not aware of that, and we have it inside us, because 98% of the beliefs we are not created by ourselves until 16 years old. Okay, that beliefs were just only passed to on us, and that's definitely running that program. By the way, to the age 30 years, you being capable and fully awake, okay, that's a natural system. When you follow the organic way of the living, you'll be awake to release and realize, oh my goodness, that's not mine, that's not mine, that's not mine. So around 30th, okay, because that'll be a call. 16, you're going to create your own beliefs. You're going to just only move forward a little bit. Let's say that, okay, that'll be the first time, and the second time around 30, and another one is a 40. Okay, so that's a call you've got. So check it with yourself. How old are you from the human perspective? Definitely, because from the soul perspective, you are much more would like to say wiser. I'm not saying older, because when you're going to say older, your body's hearing, say, okay, I'm getting older, so my brain, my cells, they're going to decrease of the any capability to move forward. Okay, and that's, you see the aging on your face. So stop saying like that, I'm getting older, I'm getting older, oh, another year. No, I'm getting wiser. I'm just only inheriting and possessing a lots of energy. Okay, so that's why it's all about. Another things what I would like to bring it for you, and the core phase. Also, we've got the core phase from our ancestors. They're just only coming, and we just only processing them and clear it out for our ancestral lineage and for ourselves, definitely. So that also is holding us back. Probably you've got also the inner challenges. So the inner challenges definitely is giving you out of the alignment of your own truth. You won't be able sometimes to speak with your own truth. So definitely that alignment is a little bit out of the, I would like to say, out of the track or something like that. So that your self-esteem system is a little bit collapsing, a little bit is unbalanced. So you need to go and have a look what is really under. But remember, everything is begun from the emotions. So we need to clear it out. We need to find that emotions, which one is causing us. For example, let's go say money. Okay, so what is causing that the inner challenges around the money? What kind of the emotions? Are the core fears? Okay, the inner challenges. Oh no, because my mother told me, my father told me we couldn't have a much more because we've just only born in that circumstances, and we need to repeat. So then we're going to dive deep in, we're going to the past, okay, and we're going to ask your spirit guides and ancestors, and then they going to give us the answer. And now it's time to clear it out, that energy, and infuse the good energy, good system belief, and powerful, I would like to say, way of thinking and changing your mind. Another thing is like a self-sabotage, before I'm going to get to the cords and blocks. Another thing is a self-sabotage. So, no, I can't do that today. Maybe I'm going to do that tomorrow. No, I don't have a time. No, maybe after a few weeks, when everything is settled down in my house and in my work, at my work, then I'm going to, for example, begin exercising, or just only taking my dog out, or that kind of a thing. So you are sabotaging yourself. Your procrastination is arriving straight away. So stop doing that stuff. Because remember, every kind of the things is going to be really powerful and having lots of impact on you. But coming back to the cords and coming back to the blocks, you know what kind of the blocks you got. Consciously, unconsciously, definitely, you know what kind of the blocks you have. So what does that mean? Let me just only spend more time on blocks and cords. Because if you have a blocks in your chakra system, okay, beginning from the roots, and then going to the sacral, and then going to the solar plexus chakra, and then going to the heart chakra, and then going to the throat chakra, and then going to the third eye chakra, excuse me, and then going to the crown chakra, and then going much more higher when you're going to meet your spirit guides, angel and ancestors. So that's the portal when your soul is leaving one day, okay? Not now, okay, definitely it's not now, because you have a lot of work to do, and work to do on this planet Earth, definitely. So let me dive deep in. Yes, let me dive deep into that blocks. Like a roadblocks. Constantly, we've got that kind of the things. What I mentioned before, that's the blocks. That's the blocks saying from the human perspective and using the human words. Okay, that's your inner challenges that's blocking you. That's limiting beliefs blocking you. And that's the self-sabotage and procrastination, yes? And other things, that kind of the things when you don't know, they holding you back. That trapped emotions from your traumatic events, that triggering points. And that constantly not choosing wisely what you would like to see in your life. I was talking last night, or let's say yesterday, about self-sabotaging, and also about that blocking, not truly believing in yourself, not having that stuff inside you yet. And also that core fears, that's another block, and that emotions, which one is holding you back. You know that stuff. That's a triggering point. That's the blessing. I would like to say, and I will continue saying, okay, in everything in our life and the human life, underlying issue is our emotions. Everything began from the emotions. Everything. Because the body of the human body is designed to feel it. Your nervous system, that's the nervous system. When the nervous system is going to leave your body, you won't be able to feel. You won't be able to live fully. You won't be able to experience your life completely, fully, with the full potential. That's why you came here. That's why I came here. So diving deep much more around the blocks and cords. So the blocks, that's emotions we couldn't see. That's emotions we couldn't see. I've been triggered yesterday because I'm just only now in the time with the challenging with my partner. We are doing the plank. So we are together, we're just only challenging ourselves. And I've been triggered last night around it because he didn't ask me, oh, would you like to join me while I'm doing the plank? So can you see that's the tiny small things that triggered, that triggered me, because I had the expectation from him, just only ask me, would you like to participate this challenge with me? And in my head, that was the expectation from him. So remove that expectation. This is a one block. It's a tiny, small block, but we need to be fully aware where we've got that blocks. If you need to do the work on yourself, and definitely is that kind of the thing is holding us back. The tiny small pieces is holding us back. No, the big trauma, the traumatic event because you've been abused mentally, physically, and emotionally, or you just only came back from the war. No, just forget about it for now, okay? Because you need to clear it and release it too. But definitely, that's a small, tiny pieces. Like I was triggered last night around it. And then I said, no, I've got a choice, because I recorded last night a video about you have a choice. So it's no pattern at all at the moment. But I need to choose what is going on. And then I just only began to participate with my plank challenge. So I was so proud. I was so happy. I didn't give the power away from myself to that emotions, to that traumatic events from the past, because that was expectation, and that was not feeling belong to the tribe, because that came from my past, that came from my story. When you go on my website, you can go and read it, my story. So I was expecting, and I was feeling not seen, because when I was a child, no one just only paid attention on me at all. So that's why I've been not seen, not heard. Wow. But this time I wasn't felt seen by my partner. So that's why we need to pay attention. The small, tiny pieces, not the bigger pieces, and saying that stuff. But definitely we need to go and do that work on that bigger pieces too. Sorry. So that's why we need to go and follow it, our inner knowing, and just only being aware, oh my goodness, something is happening. So that small tiny blocks is holding you back. So you need to be aware, and you need to slow down, like a TikTok, slowing down, take a pen, take a paper, and write it down, and be aware all the time. When you see that pattern, when you see that energy is coming out, popping up, just only pay attention and release that energy. And that cords, so that was the blocks. But the cords, that's a much more bigger. And that's a much more bigger, because the cords, you can have a cords with your mother, father, your ancestors, your grandmother, grandfather, or maybe you can have a cords with best friend, definitely your partner, your spouse, and the family. Of course, we've got the cords because we are related by blood, and the blood is carrying that karmic, I would like to say karmic energy. But definitely, we are also got the calls with the people who we just contact with, and we felt that kind of the emotions. I'm downloading now, so thank you for the downloading. So that's emotions where you can go somewhere, for example, and then you can see that human on the street. Oh, by the way, that's a good idea. That's a good experience. Yesterday, I was driving, and also I just only recorded that in my podcast. No podcast video yesterday. You can rewatch it and go back and just subscribe it. Just please support my mission. And then I wasn't triggered because I was prepared myself a long time ago for that kind of situation. But definitely that chord between me and that human on the street, that was a completely random human. Actually, nothing is random in this universe. But definitely, let's say, okay, that was a random human pop up close to my car, just only bang my car and just only shouting at me. And that emotional chords, I didn't have that emotional chords with that human, but he has it because he just only felt that energy. He felt that energy like of anger or frustration. And yes, so there was cutting very straight away. When the emotions pop up and arrived, and feel that guilt and feel that shame, that's the indication you've got that cords inside you. Because a lot of people are saying, oh, I'm going to cut the cords from my mother and father. Yes, it is. You need to do that because that's emotions is always inside you and within you, and you couldn't let go. And always another things from the human perspective, because we are here to learn, isn't it? We are here to experience. If your mother, for example, let's go say mother. Actually, I never had a mother. Actually, I had a mother, biological mother, but my mother was my grandmother. Anyway, it's much more bigger. Go on my website and read it more about me, and just subscribe my newsletter and grab the exercise about the limiting beliefs, step by step. By the way, so when you've got that mother, is of course inside you, but when the mother and daughter, for example, or son, they would like to leave the house, okay, because they reached maybe 20 or 25 years old and they would like to build it their own life. Okay, and then what's going to happen? They're going to have another partner or some friends, but they feel so drained. They feel so exhausted. They feel so triggered, attached, cold to go every time when they go, for example, to this, when they're going to move different places, and they'll be always called to go and visit your mother, even inside themselves saying, no, I don't want to because I've got other things to do in my life, but there's something inside me calling to go and visit. So this is the attachment. Because you need to remember, you and me, we are separate light beings. We are different sparkle, but we are participating in the big oceans of the universe, okay? But we've got a different sparkle of uniqueness inside us. That's right, always learning. So definitely. So when you feel that call, I'm not talking from my experience, but I know somebody who's been called to do that all the time. And then realize, oh my goodness, I'm really attached because that mother could be taking or over caring and really toxic. So that kind of the mother, when that mother got that energy inside her, it's not her fault, but if she's going to have that kind of things, she will be much more, I would like to say, having that cord with you or with somebody else. And then it's time to cut it because that toxic energy, but it's blessing energy, I would like to say, is draining you without knowingness why you are tired now at the moment. Okay, so even if you are thinking, oh no, nothing is around my mother, it is. That's correct. That's perfect. Because as long as you're going to say, oh, it's not my mother. It's not my father. They were so beautiful and that was so great. I'm not saying nothing around that stuff, or maybe somebody else, but definitely that's the pinpoint. Come on. By the way, when you're going to realize that stuff, you're freeing yourself, you're freeing your mother, you're freeing your father, you're freeing the whole ancestral lineage. How is that beautiful? How is that beautiful? That's amazing. Because I didn't say about mother on my side, because I grew up with my grandmother. So I had a lot of attachments, cords with my grandmother. As long as I realized, oh no, but my grandmother is passed away, but she's close to me. Anyway, she came last night in my dreams, and that was like a so profound dreams. By the way, I cut that cords. Yeah, she implanted inside me the fears around the man. She implanted in that fears around not being good enough and not being seen, not being heard. And that attachment, that feeling, just being constantly close to her. And that cord was draining me, as long as I realized, oh no, no more. No, thank you so much, my grandmother. You've got your own stuff. Just go and deal with it. So I'm sending back this energy to you. Oh, thank you. Your timing, talking about of this, amazing. You're welcome. You're welcome. So glad. Everything is in the right time, right place, the right people, right circumstances, because we are living in divine, what I'm talking about, divine matrix. And if you've got that perspective in your head, definitely. If you believe it, you've got it. If you don't believe it, it's never appearing in front of you, because you are creating with your thoughts. When you're creating something with your thoughts, it's definitely appearing. You're pulling close to you. That's all it's about. That's all it's about, because everything still exists, but you need to pull it out from that darkness, which is a blessing, and see that beautiful diamonds. So I'm holding my Lumerian crystal. That's a lot of channeling is coming. Sometimes I'm talking here to you, and that's really new information for me as well. So pay attention. You are witnessing that channeling information from me. And thank you so much. You are here, and thank you for yourself. You are just only arrived and listen that information. Who knows? Maybe after this video, some of you will be activating very quickly and very easily. So coming back and talking more around the cords, around the blocks. So definitely that cords energy, that's the energetic energy, and that all the maybe contracts as well, when you made it before you came here on the planet Earth, that's also giving that cords attachments, because also there'll be cord attachments from your past lives. Okay, let's go much more deeper, a little bit. Okay, I would like to go much more deeper, but no, this time let's go slowly. I've been told yesterday by my guides, slowly, step by step. I said, oh, so stop giving me too much information, too much downloads, when I'm so clever around it, and I would like to give the people and share with the people everything. So yes, I would like to say slowly. By the way, coming back to that past and coming back to that quartz energy from the past. So when you've got that energy from the past, you are just like, where's that come from? It's not coming from in this lifetime, because you've cleared it out, you've done the work, so you cut it off, the energy, all this kind of the things from your past, and now you feel, oh wow, so what is next? What is holding me back? So what is holding you back? That cords from the past, because you've got the unfinished issues from the past, and that emotions from the past is holding you back. Another question, another example on from my side, of course, because I won't be able to teach you, and I won't be able to give you that information if I didn't go through that experience. That's a good teacher is doing that stuff that way. So coming back to that past, that the cords, that the attachments is much more around the masculine energy. Yes, that's a masculine energy. In the past, in my previous life, I was so hurt around my heart chakra, and now I just only still healing my heart chakra. I don't want to lie to you, because the energy never lie. Energy is always saying their own truth, and you can sense that energy. So I'm still healing my heart all the time, because from my past, and I had lots of cords attachments, because I've been attached with somebody without knowing from another side I love them. Probably you experience that kind of things. You love somebody, but they didn't know you love them. So also you are sending that cord of the attachment towards to them, okay? And see, is that kind of the things, unfulfilled feeling and no being seen and heard from another side is draining you constantly. So you need to remember, let it go. It is what it is. That's supposed to be in that way. So that's why I would like to give you that stuff as well, because that's from the past. Some of the things can drain you, and you need to go and find it, and you need to go and I would like to say, let it go, release it. That's definitely like that. Let me just only finish this around few things around the blocks, okay? So what stops you to seeing clearer in your life? And then I'm going to wrap it up. And then if you would like to have a session with me and talk, or maybe sign up to my monthly newsletter, just go onto my website. Or another things, you can sign up for my beautiful session, Biofield Clearing Energy or Shamanic Healing. Another things, I've got the reprogramming your subconscious mind and oracle cards reading. So that's reading your soul, what your soul really, really needs in this lifetime to clear it out, or just only do the work. Okay, so everything is on my website, so go and find it. Another things, wrapping up, what stops you and how you can see much more clearer, okay? Because that's stopping you, that's the blocks, okay? And also that's the cause, so you can see. So some of the blocks is like a projecting your own security on others. So stop projecting the security, your own security on others. Don't say to them, don't go there, don't go there. That's so stuff, scary is over there. You're projecting. Oh, don't do that. No, not now, not now. You're afraid to step into your power. Come on. To go. Okay, so don't stop projecting, okay? And don't hold desperately on your plans. How is that? That's holding you back. That's you've got the blocks. Another things, you're still holding on the past. What's happened yesterday? Oh my God, what's happened in the morning? You shouted at me and you shouldn't do that. Okay? You said that stuff in the, I'm not going straight away too far. Just only morning, a few minutes ago. That's your past, okay? Stop holding. Now is now. Now is now, okay? So stop procrastination yourself. Limiting beliefs. I don't have to talk more about the limiting beliefs. I can't, I shouldn't, no, never, ever, no, it's not for me, no, it's for you. You can go for it, okay? That's also you're projecting the fears because you don't want to go, and you're sending somebody to go. Also, you are seeking the validation from other people. Oh, can you? Am I good? How I look like today? Did I've done this good? And you are definitely not sure, and that fears of uncertainty. So you are not sure you're doing good. Not being good enough. You are good enough because you exist. That's all. That's your whole consciousness is all about. So let me just leave it with you, that stuff, because release that blocks and that patterns, that stagnant, just for a minute, for a second, because as long you can realize, oh my goodness, that's stuff I need to release straight away, then you say, okay, I need to release that stuff, okay? So that's why that stuff is holding you back, definitely. So I just only told you that few things, that small tiny pieces, but it's how they are really important in our life. How they are really important in our life. And you need to remember, it's not our fault. It's not our fault. Everything is floating in our blood. So because your karmic stuff is inside there. So that was a clearing out, that's kind of the things. even I would like to tell you, to maybe tomorrow I'm going to talk more about the toxin in your body, in your blood. Because when we're going to talk more about this in your DNA, it's also that's stopping you, but that will be a different concept and different things, okay? So I'm going to leave you with that stuff. I told you a lot. You have got a lot to process. Sign up for a monthly newsletter. Subscribe it, please. I'm pleasing? No, I'm just only asking nicely and politely. That's your choice, of course. That's your decision. That's meant to be. If you'd like to subscribe it, please subscribe it. If you don't do it. Don't do it. And don't push, don't force yourself to do something against your free will. By the way, free will, much more talk about it. Free will, much more talk about it. And definitely we'll see you tomorrow. How is that? Let me know where you come from and leave me a comment below, and definitely ask me a question, because, or maybe you would like to hear something more about it. So I'm going to ask my spirits and my angels and the biggest spirit guides who is with me since I just born, and he's always with me. By the way, and when I went to that, see, I never stop talking. So when I went to the beautiful cathedral in the UK, and he appeared in front of me, I was like, oh! Anyway, that was so profound experience to be in the form of the human and seeing the angelic realm. It's amazing. So enjoy your day, enjoy your evening, enjoy your night, and stay tuned with yourself, your heart, your mind, body. Come on, just feel it and relax, because your body needs a lot of energy to function in this lifetime. Sleep well if you have got a nighttime. Waking up and just go and exercise, where I'm going to do that now in a few seconds. And definitely, I love you so much, and love yourself as much as you can. Give the hug for yourself, and see you tomorrow. Don't forget, come tomorrow. I'm going to be live on the IG. See you soon.